Finn Rider! Okay, today we're going to be talking about the thing that makes your rifle cooler than all other rifles. The thing that makes your BB gun the best BB gun in the world. And the thing that makes your particular Red Rider more iconic than any other Red Rider ever created. That compass and the stock. That thing which tells time. That combination of gnomon and sundial that they were so genius to put into your stock along with a compass. I've made a video earlier about what exactly a compass does and how it works, and now it's time to talk about the sundial and how the sundial works with the compass to make one of the most useful tools that mankind has ever made when it came to navigating this beautiful ball that we all fly on. So today we're going to talk about that. We're going to look at some different sundials that humans have made throughout time. We're going to talk a little bit about the different ways to make your own sundial. And then at the end, there's one particular sundial that I saw that I thought you and I would have a lot of fun making individually. It looks kind of like a wallet. It's pretty rad. So yeah, but before we get into that, we need to talk about the most important aspect of your sundial. That is the gnomon. I got some little gnomes holding it up there, so you know what I'm talking about. The gnomon is that post that sticks up. It's that little black thing that I had you put into the tube underneath your barrel so that you didn't lose it. Yeah, I lost mine not too long ago, so I had to replace it. But I found it again. I got lucky, but I found it. But it got me thinking, like, what if he loses his? This, as you know, is your sundial, and that little hole is where this guy goes, the gnomon. Now I'm going to introduce you to my dear friend, Gnome the Gnomon, and he's going to tell you how to make one. Hello, heard you broke your gnomon. Time to make another one. First thing is you're going to need a piece of wood or a piece of metal. Then you got to make sure you get your measurement right. First measurement is very important. It's how long. That's 62 millimeters. Next is going to be how long till it gets to the pointy bit at the end. That is going to be 48 millimeters. Last thing is going to be how thick it is. That makes sure it goes in the hole properly. That's 3 millimeters. Good luck, sir. Thanks, Norman. All right, real quick on how do sundials work. Every day of the year, the sun makes a shadow the exact same length as the previous year, meaning that on May 15th, every year, the sun makes a shadow that's the exact same length. On February 12th, shadow the exact same length as the last year on February 12th. You can use that to track what time it is based upon where you're at on the planet. That's how they work. Believe it or not, this is exactly what's on your rifle. The thing on top there is a sundial, and as you can see, a little compass down in the bottom. This is the exact same thing that's on your rifle too. There's this little gnomon sticking up a little cover. This is the exact same thing that's in your rifle. I thought about using, these all have covers, so I thought it'd be interesting to put a cover over the sundial in our rifles too. You can see the compass on this side and the sundial on the other side. Now this took some time because they had to grow all these plants. This one is just a bowl that catches the light really well. And let me know if you recognize that language at all. Here it comes. We're about to start talking about how to make one of these. This one's held together by, looks like, hot glue and math. Means we're going to need some hot glue and math for these. This is how it works. So your gnomon sticking up there. Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is all what I wanted to show you. These are rings. And that little hole in the middle is where the light goes through. And you adjust that little center part based upon the month so that you get the hole to hit the right point. I just thought that was so cool that someone actually made one into a ring. And here's another one that they made into a ring that I thought was just really neat. It's kind of like one of those old rings that hold like little pictures or something in it. This one's got a compass in it, or not a compass, sundial in it. You can see the gnomon that folds down. And you can see that you can actually put a little picture right there. This is just a picture of the Gobble Double apple tructions of the discriminatrons. You can see how they change. I'm kidding, buddy. I don't know what this is, but it looked cool. These are the steps for making one out of just household items. I sped it up so that you could kind of go through it faster, but you can slow it down and kind of take a look at it. But eventually you end up with a circular piece of cardboard with a pencil gnomon sticking up that tells you what the time is. And what you got here is the big boy math. This is all the details that you'll eventually learn one day about the compass, and that there's actually parts of the gnomon and it's not just one thing. This is a gnomon that somebody just made in a driveway. It looks like something I would have done when I was a kid. This looks like something else I would have done when I was a kid. And this is something that I did not too long ago because I'm still a kid. Oh, now this is what I was excited to show you. Notice how it folds in half, and is you can just like protect it. And then that the gnomon is actually a piece of string that kind of just loops inside whenever you're done, and you kind of fold it up. And you can make it out of wood. This one's made out of little pieces of plywood, as you can see. And that's a little button compass that you can find anywhere. That part you'd have to kind of draw yourself. That's military time, by the way. You'll figure that out as you get older. But yeah, I just thought it would be fun to make something like that. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Well, sir, that concludes our first foray into the sundial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some things or saw some cool things. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I love making these videos for you, and I even learned so much about your rifle as I make these videos. So I've actually learned a lot about compasses and sundials in making these. So yeah, let me know if you want me to make more videos about the details about the rifle, or if you want me to just stay in the lane of, no, Eric, just keep shooting with me and we'll kind of go from there. Either way, I look forward to making more videos for you in the future, and you have a great day, sir.